Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. You may be able to tell from the background and the thumbnail and the title. Okay, not that much of a surprise. I'm inside Heathrow Terminal 5 right now. I was in London for a couple of days. I'm already at the airport. Sad times, but always fun times when you realize that you're flying out of Heathrow Terminal 5. So Terminal 5 has basically all of the brands. Currently facing Gucci. Back behind me is Louis Vuitton. There's an Hermes, there's a Chanel, there's a Bottega and a couple of other brands. So yeah, you will see the brands that I'm going to be covering in this video in the intro. Editing Lesley will have done her magic. I think I have like an hour and a half of time to kill before my flight boards, which should give us plenty of time to look at some luxury goodies, so let's get going. So Hermes currently only has like a temporary location next to Harrods on the first floor, I think, and usually they're downstairs, but they're currently renovating the boutique. So yeah, I guess the downstairs boutique will be amazing, but yeah, currently still under renovation. They do have like a temporary thing, as I said, with jewelry, high jewelry, a couple of bags, basically everything, silks and stuff, and tons of shoes as well. Men's and women's just like combined. Oh no, that is an interesting bag. Like definitely a saddle shape, right? Don't quote me on the name, and no idea what the price is. So next to the temporary Hermes boutique, they have a small-ish selection of the Harrods stuff that they also carry on the lower ground floor on Harrods. And look at this, they do like annual bears. This is the 2026 one, and he's dressed like a doorman. He's massive. Look at that. Wait a second. Can't even get him in frame. So big. So here he is, looking very dapper. Alright, Louis Vuitton is always a safe bet. This is like my shape. That being said, it's like a little too rounded for my liking down here. I have very specific taste when it comes to sunglasses, but these are so pretty. Like, look at the very dainty arms. That's the SKU, and again, I'll do my research in terms of pricing. Why am I looking at sunglasses when I definitely don't need another pair of luxury sunnies? Also, they've gotten crazy expensive. Dior as well, and let's not even talk about Bulgari sunglasses. For some reason, Bulgari sunglasses are so expensive these days. I mean, probably same applies to Louis Vuitton. Look at the arms, like a black acetate. Oh, my camera has a hard time focusing. Ooh, I definitely wasn't expecting to see cherries at the boutique still. Just cherries though, like a couple of pieces. Shoes for the most part. No cherry blossom, no multicolor. That being said, by the time that this video comes out, it's gonna be 2026. I'm filming this on, which day is it today? I think today is the 16th of December. I'm coming home with so much vlog footage from London, so I'm gonna structure my videos in some way, but by the time that this video comes out, I think the like 2026 drop of Murakami will have dropped. But yeah, apparently they weren't able to sell all of their cherry pieces, which is interesting. I mean, okay, I only purchased one thing from the Murakami collection like very early on in 2025, on like the 3rd of January, like a pochette clé in the black multicolor. I haven't used that yet. I love the idea of a pochette clé. I also have one from the Christmas animation a couple of years back. I just don't use them. Like I use my monogram on a daily basis as like a catch-all for additional cards. Sometimes cash. I hardly ever carry cash anymore, but I just used that one. And the others, feeling somewhat guilty, a little bit. It's fine. I love the boarding pass charm. I think, is this a soft speedy? It might be. Ooh, with a trunk, like metal trunk back charm as well. Very fun. Not sure about the red one though. What are our thoughts on, I don't even know, is this the biker bag? Oh jeez. I'm showing my lack of knowledge here. What are our thoughts on these? I don't think they're performing that well. Let me know your thoughts. And the Rose de Vent only comes in exotics, or does it come in regular leather as well?
This Rose de Vent only in exotics.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
it's very special.
It's very special.
Yeah. But yeah, the scales, those were like, oof.
Rose Devon.
Oh, wow.
And she wears with everything, like jeans and a white t-shirt. And
I mean, that's the goal, right? If
Yeah.
you spend that much on the bag,
yeah,
you want to
need
wear it day to day.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, but yeah, you hardly feel the scales because it's like
yeah.
treated
Because
in a
of
way.
yeah.
And does it come with a chain strap or like a leather strap?
Leather stuff.
Okay. So 5'6". Oh, yeah.
But this one looks beautiful as well when you have like a bundle. We have the other ones that of the Python is only. This one is beautiful as well.
Okay, now this is quite annoying. Look at the entire wall here. So apparently it's not just Hermes that is undergoing some renovation work. Also Bottega, Prada, Dior, which is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, behind me is Chanel, and usually they're quite good inside Heathrow Chanel in terms of like letting you film. That being said, that has been my experience the entire trip when it comes to Chanel. I did go to Harrods Chanel yesterday, and they didn't mind me filming at all. Our theory is that it's kind of like a sign that the sales aren't quite what they used to, but I'm not complaining. So I should be able to fill up a vlog. So I guess let's get going. Oh, by the way, I don't think I introduced myself. So in case you're new and this is the first time that you're watching one of my videos, hi, I'm Lesley. I'm so glad to have you here. On my channel, I talk about all things luxury, in particular handbags, but I cover a wide range of topics. I film unboxings, reviews, I adore filming shopping vlogs. This is one of many. I also love going to outlet villages. I've been, let's see, in 2025, I've been to Roermond outlet, which is in the Netherlands. I've been to Serravalle, which is close to Milan, and La Vallée Village, close to Paris. I love like taking you along to outlet shopping and like full price luxury shopping, and I love filming travel vlogs. So if any of that sounds like a thing, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining my little YouTube family. I somewhat recently, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but at the point of me filming this, I somewhat recently reached 8,000 subscribers on YouTube, which honestly feels so unreal. I'm so lucky and grateful. I mean, imagine 8,000 people standing in front of you. That is just wild. So if you're not part of the 8K yet, maybe change that. I mean, subscribing is completely free, zero commitments. You can unsubscribe at any point in time. But yeah, your support really means a lot to me. So, okay, I've been blabbering for way too long. Let's continue looking at some luxury goodies. Okay, quick pit stop at Gucci, and I'm always drawn to sunglasses. So I think I showed you the Louis Vuitton sunnies, which were like cat eye, but like rounded on the bottom. These are more like rectangular, which I think I prefer. Again, I definitely don't need another pair of luxury sunnies. Ooh, all of the bag charms. Panda, another panda, butterfly. A lot of brands do butterflies for, I don't know, for whatever reason. Wiener dog. I love this, like very understated. Similar to, what is this scarf ring at Hermes called? Morse ring or something? It does have the exact same thing on the other side as well, like a scarf ring. Please don't hate me. I mean, if you've watched some of my other videos before, you may know that I'm not the biggest Gucci fan. And whenever I see this like standard, is it the Ophidia print? Or like canvas, I think of, oh, it's attached to that one, look at that. I think of the outlets. I'm sorry. Didn't even realize that I have my bag the wrong way around. This is quite nice. Look at the shiny leather. Apparently this is called the Gucci Sienna, and yeah, I did show you the black one with the top handle. The top handle version is very new. This is like an older version, but they still like carry it. It wasn't on the shelves though. I don't know what that's about. For instance, like when they were in the process of discontinuing the belt bag by Celine. I don't know if this is even like comparable, but they were told to take them off the shelf, but you were still able to purchase them at the boutiques. Just had to ask. But this is really nice actually. The leather's quite nice. I love myself a white bag. I have a, oh, there we go, Celine again. I have a Celine Says in white color, and it's holding up amazingly. So don't be afraid of white bags. Just have to be like a little more careful and mindful where you put the bag. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go inside, but look at this one. This is like very summery. And a tiny little vanity case. Still going strong, and this is probably like 2.5K. Yeah, Chanel prices are insanity. I love myself my vintage Chanel. Did I show you my bag already? You probably saw it. So I'm carrying my Chanel medallion tote, which is my most worn bag basically every single year. I'm going to show you in a second once I find a mirror. So let's go inside Chanel. This is quite cute. Okay, this is like a velvet pouch. Oh, no, it does have a chain, so I guess this counts as a bag, which is probably reflected in the price. Interesting. So yeah, Chanel isn't overly like creative when it comes to naming their bags. So this is the hobo bag, gold M, whatever that means. Price, oof. I mean, under 5K. So apparently this is part of the cruise collection, and it's so lightweight actually. Like it's fabric on the inside, which I prefer my lining to be leather, but obviously it helps with the weight. Very different from Chanel, very unstructured. I'm definitely a structured bag kind of girly. Oh, that being said, wait a second. Here is my bag of the day, filled up, which is why it's so crazy heavy right now, my medallion tote. Oh, Chanel's doing a lot of sequin bags these days. They tend to be very pricey. Also, like the colors, so stunning. Very like pastel colors. Again, the sunnies. Look at the sides. Definitely not cat eye. Very like too rounded down here. Wow, these are something else. Okay, why not look at some Cartier bags? This is really nice. Look at the metal detail here. This is so special. But
that's a new version.
oh yeah, wow.
The one with the little sparkles.
I'm in some kind of like sunglasses shop. Definitely need to charge my phone, but the amount of times that I've run into these exact sunnies at airports, outside of airports, mostly inside of airports actually, is insane. So I love the angular shape again, cat eye-ish, with more of like an edgy style, I guess, supposed to round it. Okay, so by the way, these are Dior and focus. Okay, so it seems like same with Hermes. Prada also has like a temporary store, like basically where people are walking, like a pop-up style shop. So yeah, I honestly can't recall the last time I looked at Prada pieces. So should we take a look? Looks like a candy with a twirly on it. So cute. 3K, yeah, 3K, yeah. All the bag charms. These are like, I don't know, looks like collector's pieces for some reason. They're like in these special boxes. These are just like dangling off the bags. Okay, so this is Ellie, Rodeo Drive. Then we have Marlene, Galleria Milano. Then we have Jenny from Tokyo and Lizzie from Singapore. This is so fun. Fluffy, but yeah. Ooh, look at the beaded one here. That color is stunning. I tend to not go for like reds, especially not like bright reds. This is like a very rich burgundy shade, perfect for winter. Plus, like I tend to wear black most of the time. Actually, quite rare that I'm wearing like a non-black coat. But yeah, burgundy and black, match made in heaven. As I said, bag charm galore. Okay, sorry for focusing that much on bag charms, but these are so fun. And as I said, I don't recall the last time I went to a Prada, so this is very fun. I've definitely seen this type of bag at the outlets. For me, okay, please don't hate me, but I feel like Prada's giving me outlet brand vibes. That's definitely a me problem. I'm well aware that Prada is like a luxury brand, but maybe it's because I've been to that many outlets, and Prada and Miu Miu, usually they share their premises because obviously they're sister brands. Prada, Miu Miu, also Gucci are always heavily like represented at outlets, so maybe that's like why I associate Prada with outlets these days, but I mean, they're doing stunning pieces. Maybe not my kind of aesthetic. I'm sorry to all the Prada lovers out there, but that being said, like, now that I think about it, I've never heard someone say Prada is my go-to brand. It's always like Louis Vuitton, Hermes, the Chanel and stuff. Prada? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Share your thoughts in the comments. Alright, and I think I'm going to close off this vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me at Heathrow Terminal 5. I think we saw a lot. Also, I challenged myself next to the Prada pop-up by looking at some other brands that I tend to not look at, Prada and Gucci in particular. But yeah, the Prada SA said that their temporary store is going on until May or something along those lines, like May 2026 that is. So they're working on the new boutique for quite a while. Does that mean I have to go back just to be flying out of London Heathrow Terminal 5 again to check out the new boutiques in like mid-2026? Maybe. Anyway, really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I would love to have you be a part of my tiny little YouTube family. As I said, shopping vlogs, unboxings if I happen to purchase something, travel vlogs, which are, yeah, definitely a passion of mine. I love taking you along on my travels. So if any of that sounds like your thing, maybe my channel might be right up your alley. Thanks for watching. I'll be leaving either on this side of the screen or on that side 2 other videos that you might be interested in watching next, or playlists. I'm gonna figure something out. And I guess I'm gonna catch you in one of my next videos.